Welcome to the Vexxed Uncensored podcast, hosted by me, Saint, and Mo Vader. You'll be listening to us dive into taboo topics, celebrity news, discussing what's got us so vexed this week. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor, wherever you listen to your favourite podcasts. Now let's get into the show.
Vexxed Uncensored presents Saint Remastered. The album features 11 Dolby restored tracks, written from 2011 to 2021 by Saint. It boasts an R&B pop sound with multi-octave vocals. Listen everywhere now. Welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored with me, Mo Vader.
Me, Saint.
And this is another show of another show. We've done plenty now. And I don't think I want to do constant welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored.
Welcome.
Yeah, it makes me feel a bit too much like a TV show anchor.
Yeah.
I don't have a perm anymore.
By the way, guys, last episode was our best episode when it comes to numbers ever. Hot butter.
Hot butter. Cutting through like a blade through hot butter.
And thank you to Anchor. We're now on subscription mode with Anchor. So, not just Patreon. You can sign up with Anchor and get a bunch of exclusives and old episodes you can't listen to anymore.
Come and get it. Come and get it. I'm telling you, the older episodes, as much as they are of very crude quality, the content. The content is what the gold is. That's where the gold's at, you know. Effing and blinding.
Oh my days.
Giving this opinion, that opinion.
If you think we don't give a fuck now, back then was 10 times worse.
Wasn't there one we had to pull?
Yeah.
Was that?
It was just a bit quite early on, actually.
It was too early, wouldn't sit right.
Yeah.
Well, shit, do you know what? This is a hot topic, but I just feel like we need to just jump straight into it.
Okay.
Liz Truss, the fearless leader of the United Kingdom, Liz Truss, has resigned after 45 days in office, having literally put in effect nothing.
Did you see that thing about the lettuce?
The lettuce?
Genius set up a live feed camera to a 60 pence Tesco head of lettuce and said, this lettuce will outlive Liz Truss. That lettuce is still green. That lettuce is still green.
You gotta love it when you're right.
Oh my days. And now there's bare memes of like the lettuce when Liz Truss resigned, and it's like people dressed up as lettuce, like doing cartwheels in fashions and like walking down red carpets, and I'm just like, the internet is so despicable, but it is the funniest place on earth.
Undefeated, absolutely undefeated. Well done to whoever set that up, because that is golden.
Genius.
The part where we have to slide our adult pants on and actually have a good bitch about is how many fucking times in a row are we going to get an unelected prime minister?
Yeah.
She was chosen by the Conservative Party. That they don't even reflect. They don't reflect society.
Exactly. They really, really don't reflect society, and definitely not financially.
These allegations. But yeah, this woman is... I have no words for it, honestly. And you're right. Like, why have we had, three? Yeah, 4. 3 or 4 leaders that were put in place. We never had a say. Like, what is this, Cuba? Is this like North Korea? Do you know what I mean? It's
like,
true.
Where the fuck are we?
It's true. This is not my United Kingdom.
No, this is not. So it's not been a democratic country for many years.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah. Like, how did that slip over everyone's heads?
Yeah.
Not ours, but
I got a feeling I might have missed an election when Boris was actually voted Prime Minister.
The first time,
yeah? No, that would have had to have been the second time. Because...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because he came in on the end of James Cameron. Not James Cameron. Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
He came in on the end of Cameron's after...
It's probably not James Cameron, because that's the director of Avatar.
Yeah, it's not. It's
something Cameron. David Cameron or something.
David Cameron, pig fucker.
Pig fucker.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course. With the highest respect. Alleged. Because after all, whatever floats your boat, as long as it's... Ooh, I was going to say something really... grey area there.
Okay. Save it for the Patreon.
Consensual or consensually implied.
Yeah.
Because obviously animals can't give consent.
No.
But to the nutters that speak to animals and have a loving bond and relation with them, it's implied.
They're like, oh, you know what you wanted it.
That's my wife, Shelley.
That's my wife.
My wife, Shelley. And she's just like...
What was I watching? I had some really funny like sheep fucker joke, and I was just like, oh my days. Do you remember when they used to say that all Welsh people fuck sheeps?
Yeah.
That was just so funny.
I think that came from, at one point in time, there was more sheep than women in the country. So it just went hand in hand that, they've got to be fucking the sheep.
There's smoke, there's fire.
It's true.
But like this party, well, I'd say majority of MPs, I mean, most of them might have all right, look, the middle class, they're middle class. And if they weren't always middle class, they've been middle class for quite a while. And
what,
right
conservatives? Now... Nah, they're way above middle class. They're
above.
Upper middle class.
Yeah.
Because, I think in the last 10, 15 years, there's been a bit of a shift where what used to be middle class before 2008 split into two different
groups.
Because, you got the middle class that they'll find their way down the pub.
Yeah.
But then you got the middle class that go to cocktail bars and wine cellars and... wine tasting. Yeah. Whereas in the past, wine testing was a universally middle class activity.
Completely. I mean, you're meant to swazzle that shit and spit it out.
Yeah.
What person spitting out free wine?
It's true. Those are proper ladies, ladies of the manor. They don't swallow.
They don't swallow. Spit gang. Hashtag spit gang.
You know what? Yeah, I had a girlfriend. I really loved her, I had a girlfriend. The first time she sucked me off, she swallowed it. No.
She didn't even hesitate.
Listen, I was like, this is a true trooper.
This is a keeper.
A keeper,
This is an open-minded woman.
Well, you know what? Lovable fuck up that I am. Yeah, I fucked it up, didn't I?
We always do.
Only went and fucked it up, didn't I?
We always do.
Yeah, I think we settled in well. Well, actually, breaking news.
Okay.
Breaking news, listeners. Saint's intellectual property has been impeached upon.
Impeached!
The big guys are trying to steal his music.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, they're stealing his music. Sony's reaching down from their ivory tower down into the gutter where the poor people
literally
scramble for
the
food.
gutter.
And they're like, right,
let's see what we can pull for today.
How much detail can I go in on this?
Yeah, you can go into all details because it's pretty much there. Like
it's on YouTube, is there?
Yeah, platforms or whatever. So
okay, so an independent musical project spearheaded by Saint has, out of nowhere, got publishing rights under Sony.
Yeah, and BMG.
And BMG. There is no contractual agreement. There is no implied or explicit agreement that publishing for that track was going to go through Sony or BMG.
Oh.
However, they're listed in the credits. Fucking hell, no.
My song, I Got It, that I wrote, completely wrote, melodies, all the lyrics. My cousin produced the music. Shout out to Ken Moon. And it's very interesting. So yeah, my raid is correct. There's no agreement standing between me and Sony Music whatsoever in any shape or form. If anyone pays attention, actually Vexxed Music is distributed with Ditto Music.
That's right. Not Sony.
Nope. And they distribute the music themselves. They don't distribute through Sony or Universal or anything like that. They do it themselves. That's the whole point. They are our distributors. So it's very funny if you go onto YouTube and play the song. Now underneath it says licenses. You click open the licenses. It says clear as day Sony Music Publishing and minted by BMG, which is incorrect. We put the song out a year ago. A little bit more.
A year and a bit. 4 months.
Yeah. I think it was in May.
Yes.
Yeah, or something like that. And yeah, we rolled it out. It's picking up steam a little bit now, funny enough, like as I've noticed this as well. And I'm thinking, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, let me just tell you people, especially musicians, anyone in music, a big label can't just like pick a song up, claim it, like say if there is a link between it picking up like numbers wise and the publishing. They can't just like pick a song up and like go and promote it for you. Like, it don't work like that. No. For Sony to claim any license under any of my songs, that I would have had to sign my masters over. I own my masters as an independent artist. So very interesting. It's good to say it out loud on the podcast because we're taking legal action at some point, or at least making investigations, because it should say Vexxed Art Music under there.
If necessary, I am willing to revive the War Chief. The War Chief comes with disclaimers. Because once I go into War Chief mode, it's total war.
Yes. Thunder and doom.
Yes. Thunder and doom. Thunder sticks. I'm telling you, I'm raging war on everybody that's crossed me. The slags at Sony are fucking about.
Yeah. Get your hands off my music.
That's mine.
As Michael Jackson said.
Okay. First hot topic. It's going off on Twitter with Britney Spears' newfound freedom. She supported a woman who I believe was stoned. Was she stoned to death, or was she just stoned?
I think in their laws it says you should be stoned, but I don't think they actually stone people. Do you know what? They probably do.
Just stone her in it. Pow.
Just dash out the biggest boulder at this woman. All because her hijab wasn't on right.
Listen, that's a serious thing, you know. Don't joke about your hijab.
No. And what country was this? Iran.
This was Iran, yeah.
AKA used to be Babylon.
Oh yeah, it
literally was Babylon.
I met two young Afghan men. The way that they pronounced it was Bagalan.
Bagalang lang.
Say Bagalan, Babylon. Okay, well, yeah.
Do you see Britney getting a kit off all the time? I think it's cute.
What, her getting naked?
On Instagram with the little like flowers. So she'll put flower emojis over her nipples and like a peach over her pussy. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just so funny.
That's a couple decades too late for my liking.
Yeah, someone's giving it. I mean, she's high on life. After all that shit. So, but I ran like, this woman.
You dare? What? You've had control of your own shit for like 6 months, and you're talking about Iranian history.
You were a prisoner in your own home, and you want to come for an Islamic State? No.
Whoa! Islamic State has got no known connections to the Iranian government or Twitter account.
They say, how dare you?
It is alleged that because of abbreviated abbreviations, they're associated. They're not, as far as I know. So it's just Twitter beef.
We've got intel loading, but I can't remember the organization's name, but I know it's like something like something to do with securities of the country. But they're on Twitter like going for Britney in some sort. You know the way McDonald's and Burger King tweet at each other. That's how Iran's coming for Britney.
Oh my god! They're like don't play yourself.
Yeah. So it's the Iran state-sponsored media, which is Islamic Republic News Agency.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Britney tweeted her support for the Iranian citizens currently protesting the country's morality police. That's not.
Wait, is that the police of vice and virtue?
Yeah.
Oh my!
That's what I was going to say. People, that's not like morality police. That's not even like a euphemism. No, there actually is a police force called the morality police. Okay. For the Islamic States. But the IRNA shot back at on Twitter, mentioning her conservatorship, kind of just tweeting out all her low moments, trolling her, saying like, who you trying us? Nah, love, not today.
Not today. Not today, Satan.
A bunch of celebrities have actually like spoken in support of this girl. Rest in peace.
Oh, what? They actually stoned her to death.
Yeah, that girl was, I believe, brain damaged or passed away. Something I haven't got that far in the story, but yeah.
Nah, you know what? Condolences to her friends and family.
Yeah.
And shit, make sure your shit's wrapped tight.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, like, if you're under
a personal belief that you're free, like a free person.
Yeah.
Because say someone can look at a certain religion, yeah, and be like, that is so oppressive. Oh my days.
Please finish your statement.
Yeah. So, if it's like, I've spoken to people in religions you might think were oppressive, and they seem very happy. Do you know what I mean? In their heads about the situation.
Yeah.
To the point where they're like, someone could see, for instance, like example, guys, is like a certain religion's dress code for women. And then women could be like, what are you doing? Like a Western woman, for instance, be like, what are you doing? And that woman's like, no, I like this. I don't like being stared at. I get it. Like, it makes sense to them.
Yeah.
For instance. So if you think that, and then you're seeing like things like this happen in the country that you're living in, and you could like leave, you could like immigrate, you can do what you want. You're not like tied to the country. Like seriously think about your safety, whether that country supports your gender or supports like your rights as a human being, and maybe think about preserving that. And I think it's a lot about national, what do they call it? National pride.
Nationalism.
Yeah, like they're gonna stay there their whole lives, even if they work abroad or whatever. They just feel like because their country has such a grip, they're almost it's like deep set fear.
In my book, that's ignorance.
Ignorance.
Yeah, that's ignorance, because you choose to be stubborn about the fact that you cannot change the world around you. You can change where you live and how you're perceived and how you're welcomed in your shenanigans that you want to upkeep or maintain or cut back on, whatever.
Yeah.
But you will not, for example, you will not drop yourself into the South East London Mechanics Club and tell them that they should all wear fairy cake dresses and run around
their company
calling
uniform.
everyone, calling everyone babe. It's not going to happen. You're not going to force that change on.
No.
So
know your audience.
Know what powers you have and what powers you don't, and work with it. We're supposed to be rational human beings. Yeah. And I guess this is something that within the law, you're accepted, you're equal, you have your rights.
Yeah.
Why do you then think that whilst you're still finding yourself and developing your platform and developing your landscape, I should adjust at the same pace as you? Quite frankly, almost all of the concepts I have a difficulty understanding and grasping. So call me a but what I can understand, I can be like, yeah, I get that, I understand that.
Yeah.
But what I can't understand, I can't relate to, it's not for me to just copy and paste a statement and say, well, the movement says that So
and I will say, like, I've always been under the impression in myself that like there's a difference between the rights the law allows you and the rights that you are sovereign just as a human being, like for being on earth as a human. So someone could tell me by law I am not a considered human being, but in my mind you can't take that away from me. That's ingrained. That is the point of existing. So it's like
history has a wonderful way of showing each and every one of us.
It's proven in it that whether like they can take your value away. Against slavery, they can just take it away.
Of course.
And also then Prison of the Mind, Bob Marley, shout out to him, talking about, they ain't got to be with bars and shit. You can just be a prisoner in your own head. So you can be like, yeah, I am probably, because that's what you've been told.
Yeah.
But
I'm a prisoner of my own mind. I've recently noticed I thrive in poverty and in the most abject kind of extreme circumstances. And if I don't have a catastrophe every 2 to 3 months, I get uncomfortable. I start getting sick. I start feeling like, oh my God, like life's a bit too quiet. What's going on? What calamity's waiting for me?
Yeah.
It's bueno. It's no good.
Yeah.
It's no good.
But look, when they're looking for rights from the law, you can fight and get them. It's been proven because they have to, they work for us.
Yeah.
They work for us. They're civil servants. Every single employee of the government's a civil servant to us.
Yeah.
We pay them. Do you know what I mean? Like every citizen or whatever. So it's like, it's a situation where I would like the law to see me as, I don't know,
King of Westminster and give me, you know, tons of money a year for just being alive. But that's never going to happen.
I just want the law. Do you know what, yeah?
And can you believe Liz Truss still gets to keep her allowance? 100, like every Prime Minister when they leave or whatever after their terms, they get 115,000 a year.
For how many years?
Forever. Until they die.
Until they die?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Lizzie.
But I didn't think she'd get to keep it. Yeah,
of course she would. She did 45. Nah, she did 45 days. That's like 15 days over one calendar month. She qualifies.
Should be a year, man. They should switch that up. Like, how is the country paying this woman now for the rest of her life?
Well, the thing is that there
$1 million, 10 every decade, $1 million.
There hasn't been a concession of such inadequate politicians in the history of politicians. At least in the heyday, they would have walked out into a courtyard and duelled.
Yeah,
and someone would have been dragged off the tarmac. Or should I say the cobbled streets? Or what should I say? The cobbled streets.
The cobbled streets. In their posh high heels, the men used to wear high heels back then. The cobbling like twats down the street.
On guard!
On guard!
You have insulted my honour. Get my pistol.
But I mean, they told me Big Brother was coming back, but I didn't know it was going to be in the British government. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So she's out. They've got to pick their new leader.
Yeah.
We need an election. And I've never voted before for personal reasons. Made them plain as Jane before. All the time, not shy about it. I actually was raised not to vote, funny enough. But anyway, I will vote this time. If they bring they need to do this.
Yeah.
They need to. Otherwise, come on, people. We just need to wake up and just realise you don't have a say in anything right now.
No, you don't. You don't.
Nothing.
You actually don't. Some assholes that have been chosen by you who very rarely actually meet your wants and needs and demands.
Yeah.
They're all sitting up there in their little club like, oh yeah, conservative party.
Rabble.
You know, conservatives are doing this. Republicans are doing that.
Did you see the video of the Speaker of the House? And she was like, they were like, some MP was going to her like, oh, I saw actual constituents being dragged into the lobby to cast certain votes, and like people being dragged in physically to vote for against the ban for fracking, like literally dragged in, like manhandled and shit.
Oh, wow.
Because the shit's gone to pot, and they're like, okay, we want to make money from fracking, but then have all this climate controlling our lives to do all of this shit, but then you're still fracking.
Listen,
because you want to make money.
Let them fucking frack. Let them frack. Let them get petrol. Let them get oil. Let them get everything. I don't want to drive.
Let's pass the point. If you want to live good, why not?
I do not want to drive no pussy old electric car. I don't want to have to go and plug my car in somewhere for 3-6 hours for it to charge, or there's no bays. I don't care about what that Greta little
remind yourselves, but people, this climate change is a theory.
It's not proven.
Everything in science is a theory. Nothing is proven. Nothing is, and it's insane how people either don't know that, or they think that science is literally because of tests and stuff. But we know, and we learned in secondary school as early as that like you can do 1 million tests and it can come out positive a lot of times, but there will be times it's probability, it's all theory. So and then the Speaker of the House is like, okay, well, we will have good behaviour. We will have good behaviour from both sides. Screaming in people's faces and shit. I was like, bruv, this is some next level shit.
I tell you what, if there was one adult with sense at that, whatever speech it was where Greta Thunberg gave a little crocodile tears and said, "You're taking my no." If any one of them had any sense, I'll never advocate for abuse against children, but a bit of discipline in her direction would have gone a long way.
Oh wow, yeah.
There's a lot of people getting fucked over by some stupid policies that would actually only ever hurt the poor.
Yeah,
it's not going to hurt the rich and the wealthy.
It's very simple. The rich are too rich, the poor are too poor. The rich need to get poorer for the poor to get richer. They're not willing to lose any of the money, so they're making laws to ensure they keep their money. Like, how fucked is this? This is like revolt type shit.
Yeah.
This is like stand up and take the country. Not inciting,
say
a treason or anything.
say what you want about the uneducated masses of the 1900s and the 1800s. Yeah. You lot today, us lot collectively, who can speak eloquently and can can doggy paddle or doggy poodle our way through social circles are the most passive, flaccid, non-threatening
pussy willows.
Yeah,
not down gingers.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, can't see something through. Can't be steadfast.
No backbone, mate.
Who the fuck? How is there no uproar?
It's either the fluoride in the water or it's the fucking mind control. I don't know. You got to think of really strange things to explain, like why everyone's so placid about this, or maybe it's like some Stockholm syndrome shit. People really don't see themselves as like an individual or sovereign right as a human being. Like they're just not. I've met people who go, I don't really want to know like the truth about things. Like said to me blatantly to my face, like because like they'd rather have said, I'd rather live in ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. They know it, and when they think of these things, it freaks them out.
They should pick a bridge.
Do you know what I mean? Because
if you want to live that way, pick a bridge.
Like say for instance, if you got stack of fucking chocolate eggs, in Sainsbury's, and then someone takes one, everyone's after them and they're all expensive, and one goes to the till and gets it for half price. Everyone's going to want it for half price. So if you undersell yourself as a fucking human being and a person to the government or whatever, you are underselling us all. All of us. And then we basically have to pay the price for like other people's sins or whatever. Jesus did that for me. I do it for you. But anyway, that was a very vexed moment early on in the show. Must be said.
Inequalities and such. It's not nice.
No. Okay. So we've got a bit of a toughie. So it's the IICSA. This is the Child Sex Abuse Inquiry Board. And they're making it plain that in Britain, child sex abuse is rife. Way worse than anyone knows. And this has been investigations for like a long time, and they're going into details. They're saying about the links of paedophilia, obviously in a lot of homes, domestic homes, and also homes of like orphan children and so forth. And it always been someone they trust, whether that's a person in their family or someone who is in the home with them or in charge of their care. And how there's always links between paedophilia and sadism, abuse, violence, long endured lengths of pain is always involved in these relationships, if you want to even call them that. So it's extreme, and they're speaking up, making it known they want to change the laws, and one of those factors is making it illegal, right and priority and necessity to report any child abuse anywhere. Like if you don't report it and it gets found out, whoever's like witnesses, who was involved, who was even around, everybody is liable to get prosecuted because they didn't report it. That's in the workplace, and that is like, do you know what I mean? Just in general. So,
okay.
Schools, all that.
That's all well and good now.
Yep.
I'm not going to celebrate and scream it from the rooftops, but let's go a little bit back into the 80s. Well, let's say the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s.
Oh, they did mention Jimmy Savile by name too.
They did. Perfect. Now let's go back and actually prosecute the facilitators of all of those crimes that happened, because it wasn't. You can't get away with saying that it was just isolated incidents. It was institutionalized child sexual abuse and trafficking.
Organised,
It was organised because if the subject matter is so rampant in the UK, for the few odd cases that actually make it into the news, it's a bit of a raised eyebrows thing. It's like, okay, so who in the news centres read through a report and said, no, the public isn't interested in that?
And they do say these things.
Yeah. So they pick and choose what the public's interested in.
Yeah.
Meaning,
once again, we're not getting a choice in our own minds or thoughts or anything. Yeah. They're choosing for us what we find interesting and what we find important. Algorithms do it on TikTok. Algorithms do it on YouTube. Like, people are realising everything has been decided for you. Everything.
And you know what? With the way that news is consumed nowadays, they could publish every single news article for that day and leave it on the website for people to go looking at it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like an 85, 90-year-old man sitting at his computer browsing the BBC from beginning to end on a daily basis. He spends about 2 hours browsing BBC in the morning. So if there's a story of that nature, he will go, not for interest's sake, he'll go looking, but in terms of being informed.
Yeah.
Because after all, people are still going to be having children.
Yeah.
You would like to at least have an inclination of how trusting you can or cannot be with the local nursery, with the local school, with the teachers in your school.
Yeah.
Because, shit, man, how many teachers right now, and I'm not attacking teachers as a profession or as a trade, but statistically speaking, if 1 in 5 are paedophiles, then I'm sure there's at least 15 teachers in the school at a time, and it can't be that all schools are free of paedophiles, because
paedophiles go where the children are at.
Yeah, they go where the. No, I'm not going to make that joke.
But it's like even in America this week, over 200, almost 300 teachers and staff arrested by the FBI and all sorts for paedophilia and child sex abuse issues.
Yeah, I saw a story about
and a lot of women. A lot of women.
Well, there you go. That's that equality you guys wanted. Because in the past, the parents and the victim of a female paedophile, in the past would have been like, you know what, badge of honor, I got to fuck a mature woman. Let me move on with my life. And
it's cheered on like what it was anyway growing up.
Yeah, and they overlook whatever damages may be done.
Yeah.
But now that we've got this equality now, well, the same way that a male in that position is abusing his position, so are the ladies now. And it seems like they didn't get the memo, because there still continues to be cases. Recently, there was one of a lady that, she slept with the kid, and then she was begging him not to tell. Like, begged him not to tell, was really going all out with the bribery, trying everything to avoid responsibility.
Buying him sweets.
Yeah. Whatever's original.
No, whatever's original.
Loose in their pocket.
Here you go.
Yeah, suck on one.
Have some of that. And it's dirt bags.
This is not okay, you know.
It's not okay. It's like, but you have to lighten the mood, because it's one of them things where it's like has to stop and it never will. But part of it finding it out and stopping it from continuing. That's a big thing. Even Ofcom spoke just not too long ago, a couple of days ago, saying that porn is readily accessible to children today. That there's not enough. There's not enough boundaries. You can have all the technology you want, the ad blockers, the this, the that, the whatever. They're saying it doesn't matter, because children, the World Wide Web, if you want to call it that, still is so big and vast. Then you can always find something, and it's so easy to find. Children are more technologically aware and able from really young now. So, and on social media, porn's being hooked left, right, and centre.
Of course.
So it's sick.
You can thank the empowerment of all the queens on OnlyFans.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, those are the number one culprits of shaking ass on the Twitter feed, on the Instagram feed, on the this and that. Now,
shocking. Everyone, say you come across a normal looking girl on Instagram and you go and look at them, you don't expect to see them naked straight away.
Yeah, no, but you will.
It's twisted that you see people that you just curious about, go and look at them and you're already seeing them naked. They've got OnlyFans link. Even if their thing is not fully they look normal, and it's link in my bio. If you go in their story, it's just blatant, mate. They're hawking it, so money's their god, I guess.
Yeah, no, attention's their god.
Attention, and
it's not money.
Narcissists.
The money is a byproduct. It's attention. They love attention more than the money.
Yeah,
the money's it's a bonus, but all they can't do without their attention.
Innit?
I'm telling you. Shit.
And they'd be like, I don't want to get perfed on. You can't have your cake and eat it.
You fucking love it.
You love it.
You fucking love it. You don't, what it is, you don't want to give power to what you know has power over you.
Yeah, they want to be the dominating ones.
Yeah, it's your ego stepping in to defend you.
Yeah.
But you deal in attention. You don't deal in anything else.
Yeah.
If you dealt in anything else, skin business would not be your primary income.
No.
Skin business. Personally, I partake in the skin business. I love these hoes.
Everyone does.
I love these hoes. Listen, if you use a hoe, you need to find my Twitter. You need to find my Instagram. You need to find my Snapchat.
Taxes. Just put taxes.
We can thrive together. Yeah.
5.
Self-confessed, fully out of the closet. I'm completely out there. I'm a complete and utter vexsexual. However, I will say
trademark
trademark copywritten 2020. But I will say the culture that I may like and indulge in is utterly and completely destructive for the continuation of the human race.
Yeah, in so many ways.
Yeah, and OnlyFans models, all you guys are just as much a piece of scum as I am.
True.
Let's get it together. Let's
get it together. He's saying that Al Green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Legend.
Oh shit! I was about to sing that Condemned Man song, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And it's funny. You know what? I was having a rant to myself in my head today, thinking, right, if all you people didn't want nothing from this man, he would have had no platform to commit the crimes that he did.
Yeah.
Lambs to the slaughter. Parents of these kids and of these people and this and that that brought their children to him for him to do the things that he did.
I know.
And then years, donkeys later, they're turning around like, oh, I didn't know it would have been that bad.
God knows you lot are lying. Like, you are lying through your teeth.
The money sweeted you. See, there's the difference. Facilitators facilitate for the money, for the personal gain of the money.
Yeah.
Those that are involved tend to do it for the attention.
Yeah. And sometimes they do it for the admiration of whoever they're delivering it to as well. They've got some sick, like, I want to please you too. Yeah. And if this please you, I was hearing the Playboy bunny girls talking about it, how obviously they were forced to have sex with Hefner to, like, whatever, get out the gutter. Yeah. And if you're pretty and got some, you know what I mean? Like, let them pay for your fake boobs or whatever. It is, they can make bare money off of you. So they were talking about, basically, yeah. And so the girls were like, okay, how do I get out of this? If you stop having sex with him, he'd expect you to find a girl and convince more girls to go up to the room. So girls to stop having sex with him would have to go and basically recruit. And that's how they stayed out of trouble, got their privileges, and were like, okay, I don't have to be like, you know.
So if you're not down, you got to bring one.
Got to bring one in. And so girls will make friends with girls, and they're like the girls, and they're innocent and young and what you want, but they're like, I got to do what I got to fucking do. Unfortunately,
pull up your socks
because they're saving themselves in some sick twisted manner. So
better you than me, innit?
Better you than me. Better you than me.
That is the art of war 101. Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Well, let's see what we got next. I know we'll probably be staying on topic. I knew it. There we go. 48-year-old Larsa Pippen forced off of OnlyFans by her dad.
Wait, what? Is it? I only found out she had one like the other day. I was shocked she had one. Why? Why was I shocked?
Yeah, well, she's 48.
But these celebrities be doing it now.
Fucking 48.
They get maybe 5 times the price.
Listen, with all those whore dividends you get from your alimonies and from your this and your previous marriages and your this and your that. This is why, again, I say that their currency is attention.
Yeah.
Since Scottie Pippen's been out of the limelight, he's not implicating her in too much of the nonsense that they had going on. To stay relevant and still be feeding off her attention, she's gone and joined OnlyFans. And a funny turn of events is her dad wouldn't have intervened if she kept her OnlyFans to the Western world.
And who's her dad to intervene? How did he intervene?
Oh God, because she's from.
Is she Arabic?
Yeah, she's an Arab.
Okay.
So she's on OnlyFans speaking Arabic.
Oh no, she's doing the race play shit.
Yeah, so she's like
wearing hijabs and getting fucked.
Oh no, there was no sex in a.
That's why what's her name got famous. Mia Khalifa was probably just blaspheming her religion.
Yeah. I love her. I love that one.
Fetishizing it, I guess.
I love that one.
Well, like Catholics have done that, wearing non-uniforms and getting like done out. So
getting dog piled.
Dog piled.
But he he only intervened because it was embarrassing him within his community. So basically, it's all right. He said, "Nah, honey, if you don't want to be excommunicated and never step foot in the Arab world and enjoy, you know, what is your Arabic rights, then this shit has got to stop.
Your Jasmine rights are being revoked." Revoked.
Yeah. So where do we stand here now?
That's a lot of money she's losing them. They make so much money. She probably making 60 grand a week.
Possibly, but she, in her defense, there was no nude business, no actual fucking or sex.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Probably bikini and shake the titties and slap the ass, but don't show nothing.
Yeah, you know, oh my God, look, I'm having cocktails.
Come take a shower. Jump in a hot tub.
Yeah, Brittany.
Oh,
Brittany. It's funny, you were saying earlier, Brittany exposing herself, titties out, vag out.
Yeah, she's just like, have it. Have all of it.
She should start an OnlyFans.
I mean, but she's the one that said when everyone's trying to pay her millions to like do an interview, she just started releasing like voice notes. Basically, she's like, I want the money for my last story, my pain.
Don't worry. When the shows dry up, you will be paying. You will be giving.
Yeah, can you imagine like the millions she turned down? But good for her. I mean, I would feel pretty bad. She's still coming out with like tidbits. Now she's talking about they used to make her. This is so funny. They used to make her take like MRIs like several times a month, and that's like radiation.
Oh shit! Wow. Fucking hell, just to make sure she's all good to be on stage.
You making her giving they take gallons of blood a week.
Oh shit!
And I think it was just to keep her weak and fragile. Like, why are you taking gallons of like? She's not on dialysis for fuck's sake.
Making a clone. They cloned Kodak. They cloned Guwap. Now they're gonna clone Britney. Britney. It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
Look at my titties, bitch.
Okay, next topic.
Look how they sag. Don't you love it?
Courtney Clenny, is this?
Ah, yes.
Courtney Clenny. So it's like the Irish bird.
Courtney.
She's two-faced. Second-degree murder charges for stabbing her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli.
Obumseli, yes, of course.
Obumseli.
So, a couple of months ago, we spoke about this OnlyFans model.
Oh, this is that white girl.
This is the one that she allegedly stabbed her boyfriend to death in self-defense at the time. Now,
is she under the jail now?
Not yet. She's been caught. She's in cuffs, so we can rejoice.
I heard she was in IB for living it up.
Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii.
Havana.
Oh, no, not Havana. It's not Havana there.
Is that wrong? Guys, if it's wrong, I'm sorry.
I don't know any Hawaiian.
I'm just regurgitating.
Mahalo,
yeah.
Mahalo.
That little monster, innit?
Lilo and Stitch.
That fucking freak.
What was that meant to be? A dog? I don't know.
Was it alien?
Oh, yeah, an alien dog.
Was it alien little
creature?
Freakazoid. Disgusting. But yes, audio from the police calls come out.
Okay.
The guy's in the background calmly like, I can't feel my arm. I'm dying.
Oh, my days.
He said, I'm dying. Right. And then there's CCTV footage from lifts. You would think...
Oh, yeah, of her beating him up?
Yeah, you see it. It looked like Jay-Z in the lift. Just getting battered.
swinging, like scratching him and like a demon. Like, you'd have to just push her off.
Possessed. He's got some nice little cane rows and she's all tugging
him up.
Right, man. And I feel so sorry for him, his family and everyone.
She's sick.
Because the thing is, the truth of the matter is, if it isn't for principle alone, she would be the dead one.
Yeah, but it's like, I know they talk about, obviously, people don't talk about males being domestically abused, but again, people take the red flags and just
I blame the law.
And the law won.
I blame the law. Law has not. So we have law, we have social norms, and then we have that grey area in the middle where people abuse the law off the back of social norms.
Yeah.
So the general how can I say?
Do you think it was? This is not me playing devil. Nothing like that. Like, he was an innocent bloodshed. Like, that's innocent bloodshed. Yeah. But she was an OnlyFans model.
Yeah.
He was doing it too. So I heard. I ain't even I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. I'm guessing that's true.
So basically, he brought the big black dick to the party.
Yeah, this was clearly a relationship, but I'm thinking maybe he stayed with her for the money, for the partnership, and he's willing to take beats and beats and beats, and then she's come up and stabbed him to death, and it's like,
yo, listen, I don't know what's wrong with his.
Someone only listen, anyone, girl, man, whatever. One time you get to lay hands on me, and there's no twice. There's no twice.
You're generous, my friend. You're very generous.
There's no twice. Do you know what I mean?
You're not getting that one chance with
No.
You're not getting that one chance.
And I just mean women. Men wouldn't get that opportunity.
You know that
only because social norms is just coded in. You just give them that one time. You say, "Listen, bitch, you touch me with my fucking kid," and it's like, okay.
At that very moment, you box me in my face. I will say, well, madam, here's something you don't know about me.
I just go poof into thin air. Never see me for life. They'll feel like the lowest scum on the earth. They'll feel this big. There's ways to get a person.
I have survived 5 attempts on my life.
Trust.
And my will, my fight or flight, it's there.
It's honed.
It's very well there. It's very well there.
You can only survive but a bunch of times and be like, okay, I get it now. I get it.
I do not lay down. I do not quit.
No.
So, please, madam, don't do that. Don't do that with me. Anyway, to be fair with you, I am so distant that
desensitized.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's a shame. Sometimes the bond that people perceive they have with me is greater than actually actually than what it is. I'm shocked. I find myself quite shocked regularly that that someone would feel so close to me after only knowing me 6 months.
Yeah.
Or like a year. And I'm like,
it takes multiple years to get to know a person. Like
this is a concrete onion. You are going to have to jackhammer past the layers to be able to get to the whatever's left of the soft jelly core, because there's not a lot left.
No, and trust, exactly. Trust really is the key in the lock. And
I literally only trust as far as I've been shown that I can trust. So if I can trust you with money, great, I can trust you with money. If I can trust you with secret,
exactly. It's
great,
segmented. It's not all in one clump.
No. We don't do that.
Even the Bible says, trust no man.
Make sure you don't do it again.
Yeah.
We don't do them things.
Yeah.
Right. The show must go on. So, yeah. Hopefully.
0121, do one.
Well, hey. We can scrap that because it's Liz Truss. We jump straight into
Lizzie.
But fuck these OnlyFans models, man. That's all they're for. They just for fucking, man. They just for fucking, man. Okay, so we've got Kanye's numerous meltdowns and crazy behaviour that he's just.
Kanye.
I know we spoke about the White Lives Matter last week.
White power.
White power. White power. They took our job.
They took our jobs.
Jobs.
Kanye. Sorry, Ye. I'm not doing these names anymore. Kanye.
Mr. West.
Mr. West.
Mr. K West.
Yeah.
That's probably what his name will be listed on any court document. So, Mr. K West.
Facts.
Now, I caught a snippet of a Charlemagne interview where Charlemagne was divulging that Kanye West called him and Kanye wanted him to turn on Pete Davidson, and that Kanye lashed out, broke out saying that my wife is fucking a white guy with a 10-inch dick, and you're talking about you're for the culture.
Oh my days!
We gotta basically say we gotta put a stop to this.
Oh my days! That's funny.
His Arabic wife is fucking a white guy that is ambiguous in ethnicity.
He's white, but
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, physically he's ambiguous. Yeah,
he looks like LMA.
He looks mixed race, 100%.
He looks like LMA, man. I'm telling you. Listen, if listeners, I've been saying this for about 3-4 years now. Get a picture of the two of them side by side.
And he probably has black somewhere. He just probably don't know. A lot of people don't know what they are really.
Well,
or he's Jewish. I mean,
they're not going to advertise it, innit? It's like the side of the family you get away from.
Yeah.
The Freemans send a letter season's greetings every year. You've never met the Freemans, but they live down there in Louisiana.
Yeah, far distant relatives. But look, here's what he said about the Jews that got everyone up in arms. Kanye, I'm not going to repeat what he said because we can't repeat what he said. That would be considered anti-Semitism. So basically, in terms of what he said, is he's going to go.
Would we be able to say on Patreon?
Yeah, totally.
So on Patreon, we'll be able to say what we
will
want to say.
All stuff like we'll say. We won't have to, muzzle ourselves. But he said he's gonna like turn up on the Jews, and everyone was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Kanye said, "I've had enough of this shit. I'm calling a spade a spade." And
Nick Cannon obviously did it last, and that he did like an apology tour.
Yeah.
And yeah, like. Obviously, you can't say it's what he said, and I wish I could say the words on here because it's specifically the words he chose. He just chose the worst words he could have possibly chose. All right, we got to have this bleeped, but he said he's on the Jews. You can't say that. You can't fucking say that. You cannot fucking say you're gonna go on the Jews.
He can't be blamed for what he said because he dropped out of college. So he actually missed.
Motherfuckers were having PTSD.
He missed that lecture. He missed that history lecture.
Oh my days.
Mind you though, why is it that you can't say you're gonna go on Jews, but I'm a shoot up niggas. I'm a shoot up the club. I'm a this and that.
Trust me. But this is when it comes to the N-word, yeah. This is what I've been thinking my whole life, yeah. Why? This is where we've gone wrong. Why didn't we? Because we could have done the same. If we bogart the word and make it so that, because they're gonna say it, people are gonna say it, yeah. Bogart the word, to the point the way the Jews do theirs. And literally have whole entire organizations and allies and all of this shit netted up, ready to catch anything like that and shut it down. Shut it the fuck down. Chase Bank dropped Kanye's bank account. Chase Bank said, bloop, gone.
Yeah.
Gone. He's a billionaire.
What, he lost all that money?
No, they gave it back. Said, here's your money, Mr. West.
Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution to the company. Now get the fuck out, bitch.
No, that is fucking total hypocrisy. That is absolute hypocrisy.
Bitch. Because they are owned by the Rothschilds and all of this, yeah?
The Rothschilds profited from...
they're fake Jews.
From the 1939 to 1945.
They're not even...
They profited. Mercedes-Benz profited. BMW profited. Audi profited. Fanta, Coca-Cola profited.
Doesn't matter. Because the Jews have their stuff tied up. And we are just putting it in everything. It's like free promotion for this word in our music and TV and everything. To the point where white people are saying it all the time. And not even like the dumb ones or the young ones. I think they're actually dumb enough. It's the same ones that like obviously people of different ethnicities that take on blackness as a as a persona, and it works.
Do you know what the closest I get
is sick?
The closest I get to telling people, like showing people, this is due to slavery and this is due to colonization. Whenever we're going through the West End and going through affluent areas, I say take a good look at those red brick buildings.
Yeah,
that is the soil from the motherland.
Yes, it is.
It's like, no, it's not.
Yes,
I said, go and check it out. That's why
came from.
That's why those red bricks are so expensive.
And they have to put them back, take them out, put them back. Exactly, use the same bricks.
Yeah. When I worked in construction, yellow bricks, which tend to be sand from like the Saudi regions, the Middle East, they resell at £2 a brick. The red bricks resell at £4 or £5 a brick.
See.
So yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, it's like I noticed. Have you noticed in everything TV shows, like there are shows with bare Jew jokes?
Yeah,
because the TV shows and the directors are Jewish.
Yeah,
so they do what we do in their own stuff. They're validated. They say all sorts of shit. And they can get away with it. No one's saying nothing. Yes, it's double standard, but that is literally like how it goes, because the Jewish people aren't a race, they're a tribe of people. And there's like Jewish people that come from that tribe who don't believe in like the beliefs, they're atheists or but they're still considered Jewish, even if they don't carry the what being Jewish actually means, which is just God's chosen people. And tribe is a tribe. So
I'm aware of 100,000 Mandinka people from the western coast of Africa who are a tribe in the USA right now.
Okay,
who are not being represented and protected for the injustices that they and their ancestors have suffered.
See,
and no, I'm not going to go and get myself assassinated for you dumb fucks. You guys keep enjoying living in squalor, and I will try and scrape together whatever pennies I can to just make my existence more bearable. Because I'm broke. I ain't got shit. That's me. I might have to trade my car in for a bicycle.
Mate, if Sony's got anything to do with it, I'll be fucking. I'll be fucked. But
Sony's going to take our little food.
Oh, sorry guys. Yes, we're in London and police are rife.
Police and thieves in a shootout.
It adds a little atmosphere.
Yeah, you know.
They're coming for us. They're coming for us. I think it's your turn.
Is it?
I had Cleany.
Yeah, that little slag, did you? Respectfully, of course. Okay, this one's a breezy. It's a really light topic. Melba Monti, Swiss national from a very small town, of course, somewhere in rural Switzerland, is an OnlyFans model.
Okay.
And she's been in the newspapers recently complaining that whenever she goes out, all the locals scream and shout at her, "Hey, OnlyFans!" Like she's literally,
"Hey, OnlyFans!"
Yeah,
I love that.
She's literally known as the OnlyFans woman in her town.
Funny.
And she's complaining. She's
Own
like,
it, bitch.
"I can't go out. I can't do this. I can't do that."
Say hey.
You know, no one takes me seriously.
No one's going to. I'm sorry, it don't work like that.
A digital whore is still a whore.
Have all the PhDs you want, but your PhD is really the PhD.
That's what that do.
So, you know, everyone knows that. And it sounds they're just like, "Hey, OnlyFans." Like, they're probably teasing you at first, but if you go, "Hey," live it up. When you talk to people, be nice to them. No matter how rude they are to you, be nice to them, kill them with kindness, win them over. Before you know it, you'll be the OnlyFans guy, but everyone will go, "Oh, but she's really nice."
Yeah.
She's actually lovely. Like, oh, actually, maybe they'll think differently about you.
You know?
Funny enough.
You know, what is one of the male nature's aspects that people overlook and think, "Oh no, men are dogs 24/7."
Mm-hmm.
There's actually that split 2 to 6 minutes of post-nut clarity that will cement you in the underbelly of what is untouchable and just the gutter.
Yep.
And I think somewhere in this modern age of empowerment and I can do what I want, my body, my choice. Yeah, you're overlooking the fact that you're dealing with a species that will put you in a category in their spare time, and you will never break out of that category. Never. Look at Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But she's a whore. And she'll always be a whore.
Yeah, everyone wants to think of her as that.
Yeah, that's it. You're done.
That's it.
You're done. Mia Khalifa. You're done.
But it's the thing about celebrities, they like to have their core fan base who absolutely love them, worship them. Do you know what I mean? A lot of them are haters as well, because they're like, you know, a lot of haters are fans.
Yeah.
They're fans. They honestly are fans. So it goes like that. It's just that's the cost of fame.
Spoilt rotten with jealousy. Like, why can't I do what that slag's doing and get away with it? And be?
Why can't I be like that slag down in fucking Brixton, just doing what any man she wants and when she wants?
Yeah, don't be envious, because heavy is the head that wears the crown.
And you can go be that and do that. Just don't complain about it. Like, water's wet, bitch. Water's wet. And the sky is blue.
Water is wet.
Water is wet.
And the sky is blue.
Okay, so next topic is we're getting gay.
Gay!
So Donald Glover, a.k.a.
Oh shit.
A.k.a. Can anyone remember his a.k.a.?
Childish Gambino.
That's the one. Him and Lakeith Stanfield. Lakeith Stanfield, he's like been in Get Out. He's been in bare shit.
Okay.
So they're both in Atlanta. That's Childish Gambino's series or whatever on FX. And it's a black show. It's gritty. It's like grimy. And they're on like season 4. They've had a few seasons now. Yeah, so they made out in the back of a cab in one of the scenes, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" They're like losing their nut.
They're like, push it on us if you must, but not that.
Yeah. They're like, not black man. They're like, black people aren't gay.
That's very far from the truth.
They're like doing their thing, going mad, and then there's people who are like, yeah, why is it that every time we get a black show or something that has to get gay? Like, you know, like men wearing dresses, or like like a man who's in love with a trans person, or maybe like a gay storyline. Yeah, that kind of stuff. And saying it's like an agenda, and they're sick of the agenda. And there's other people going, it made my stomach turn. It just made me feel sick. You know, and there's religious people who are just like, so it's all of that.
It's population control though, isn't it? The more gays you've got floating around out there, the less reproduction there'll be.
We can try to stop reproduction. You're never going to stop that. Men and women are going to fuck.
Yeah.
Forever.
Fuck me free soul.
It's coded.
Could I one of them? Could I two of them? Could I three of them? I'm in right now.
Yo, I saw this article, and it at first I was like really critical. Yeah. And I'm like, this new era and age is insane, okay? It was like a very feminine, like gay man, skinny, like full makeup, nails, heels, whatever. Mm-hmm. And a very masculine woman.
Okay.
Meaning, look at her in the face, she's a handsome woman. She's a handsome woman. Got long hair or whatever, boobs. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and they're in love. They said they're in love.
Yeah.
And when you're looking, you're like, hold on a minute. And you're making assumptions straight away. Yeah. That's a gay man, and that's a lesbian. Yeah, that's a butch lesbian. That's a bald butch lesbian.
Yeah.
So the mind did a 360, and then I'm like, wait a minute. And then they're talking about like everything, and I'm like, we are fucked. Yeah. We have stereotyped and categorized everything into all these little boxes, yeah. And even though all these little sections are winning their rights, civil rights, whatever, we still are applying the same cookie cutter thing to developing times. Yeah. And it's like, he looks like a female identifying gay man or something, and she looks like a strap wearer.
Yeah.
And it's not.
With the silicone tip.
They're in love. They're enjoying the fruits of their loins.
This is why I've been saying.
They're a straight couple.
This is why I've been saying we need to replace everything with vexed sexuals. Oh, hi, how are you? What's your sexual orientation? I'm a vexed sexual, thank you very much. And that's it, job done, sorted. Tina's your aunt, Bob's your uncle, and Mo Vader can get all the filth that he wants off of Snapchat. Do you know what? Speaking of filth, I saw a clip, right? There's two people having intercourse, having coitus. It is, how can I say this? The reverse laying down cowgirl. So...
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, and now the individual on top has had, he's transitioning to man, but still has female genitals, and the individual on the bottom is going to female, but still has male genitals. Male genitals. Now, as I'm watching,
so they're having heterosexual sex.
Yeah,
but it's a reverse gender identity. So
yeah, because the top half is so confusing. Like the one riding looks like a guy,
right?
The one under looks like a woman,
right?
But has got a fat old dick bigger than mine, and slogging it through their guts. And my brain, I fainted. I blacked out. I blacked out.
It's like Katy Perry when she's like MK Ultra on the stage. You know what I mean? Like a puppet.
No, proper blacked out like Wendy.
Yeah.
I was standing up, bust my head off.
You Wendy'd.
Yeah, I bust my head off of the toilet sink. I was there in the cold.
Up, shivering and shaking.
I woke up cold, shivering and thinking, just what the fuck did I just see? What is this?
What in the Matrix?
What is this?
Yeah. This is what I mean. Like,
I'm upset.
So all of this is for nothing. Because when it all comes back down to it, it really just comes back down to straightness again, quite often. So everyone's just mad at everything. And just because people have what's considered alternative lifestyle, that's like considering what's black to white.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? If white's the standard and anything that's not white is not the standard, or if anything that's not straight isn't the standard, is worth less or whatever to human standards. It might be that in God's eyes, but do you know what I mean? Like in other ways, as humans, you've got no better say than anyone. That's it. Gay people are like, straight sex, ugh.
Yeah,
they're like traumatized by it.
Yeah.
Because they have only to themselves known what they know or like what they like. And they're like, ugh. And then there's opposite, where it's like, you don't want to see like them people watching Atlanta. They're like kissing at. They're just like, what am I seeing right now? They're traumatized.
Yeah.
As a little kid, if you saw a couple kissing, you're like, oh, see mum and dad kiss all the time. Like you see two men, you're like, huh?
Yeah. I was shocked the first time I saw two men kissing in public. And
I'm trying to forget the first time, and I don't remember.
Does that mean that means you might not have actually seen it?
Not in real life, no.
Okay, so
no.
Yeah, I'm
quite shocked at that, actually. PDA. Yeah, like you would think because the standards of everything now that would just be a normal sight, but actually no, you're right. I've never seen that.
Yeah, no. Mind you, I've seen lesbians out together, but I haven't seen them kissing each other.
I've seen lesbians kiss in real life. Yeah, I've seen two girls kiss in real life. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like one. But
that's
those...
it's weird. Honestly, yeah, it's a kind of a different. I don't know. Actually,
was it like their? You know, every straight.
No, it wasn't like because that's uncomfortable to watch anyone. Like in real life, do that. But like it was just like what I mean.
Let me taste your tonsils, baby. Let me taste your tonsils.
Scrape that residual COVID off the back.
That's right. Ugh. Just realised what you said.
It's like tongue scrapers. Can you believe tongue scrapers are a thing? But I mean, necessity.
Tongue scrapers? What the fuck do you mean tongue scrapers?
It's like a thing. It's like a bowed thing, like a razor. But it's just a thin bit of plastic and you scrape the tongue off it.
So why don't they just brush their fucking tongues with their toothbrush?
And there's thank you. But then there's ones even on the end of a toothbrush, so you switch over and you scrape the tongue and just like flick it, like wash it down or whatever.
Yeah, that's if your diet.
Does that damage your tongue though?
No. If you've got too much dairy in your diet, you get clammy shit on your tongue.
Yeah.
If you've got thrush, you dirty fucker.
You dirty cunt.
You get clammy build up on your tongue.
Clammy build up everywhere.
Yeah.
They get it everywhere.
Got a little tweeting birds just...
You're like, is that bacon bread? No, it's yeast.
It's yeast. Onion fanny, fishy fanny, pissy fanny, odorless fanny. The first time I got me some odorless fanny, I was scared because I thought there was something wrong with it.
Okay.
Because I thought, hold on, how do you not have a smell, a natural odor? Like,
not even cream, like you can smell cream.
Yeah, no, it was nothing. the cleanest. I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed. If that name pops up on my phone in any sense of way,
must just use like a bland shower gel or something, some scentless shower gel.
No, I think it must be their pH balance. Like the pH balance was perfect.
Yeah,
even
it's a keeper.
I'm telling you, man, it's a keeper. But I'm that lovable fuck up. I can't help.
Love him and leave him.
No, I don't say that. I'm not like that. I don't pump and dump. I don't pump and dump.
On the side of the street.
It's just yeah, I've always got these very strange and stupid obstacles. Obstacles that shouldn't be one.
Yeah.
But they are. Like right now, we're in the studio works and everything. But when I go home, I bring a new meaning to minimalist.
Okay.
Functional.
A whole new definition.
Yeah, functional but completely minimalist. Like, there ain't no paint on the walls, ain't no flooring on the floor.
Just keep it plain.
It's just
slow burner.
Yeah, but don't worry.
But it's hard to look, decorating like your living space is just personalization. If you're not in a place where you really know specifically what you like, what you want, things stay bare.
I personally don't even care for aesthetics,
Yeah.
As long as everything is fully functional, I can
do a Kim Kardashian, but everything's just like white.
Yeah, but once I decorate, that's what I'll do.
Just beige.
Listen, grey flooring, white walls.
Make sure it's all just like smudge proof or whatever. Can't like smudge, or if you do, just rub it off or whatever.
Yeah,
can't remember what it's called.
Gloss paint.
Yeah, I think people love it when they've got kids. They can just wash the wall down, spray it down.
I got some, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole new world, a whole new fantasy.
Is that Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Oh, people are still going on about that. It's just waiting to see just wait to watch it, motherfuckers.
I can't believe
she's even out yet.
I can't believe she's fucking black.
She's black.
She's black.
She's black.
We don't want that.
Ariel black.
But you'll happily go and pay for OnlyFans to see some black vag, wouldn't you?
I think it's my turn.
It is. It is.
Okay, so you ate kifta?
Yes.
For the first time, and that's raw Ethiopian meat. Is that camel?
It was nice beef. So, yeah, Susie, shout out Susie, took me to a restaurant in Streatham.
Okay.
Went and had kifta there and these other assorted meats, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
And kifta is from Ethiopia, East Africa.
Right.
And frankly, I was rather happy.
Right.
She said,
so is it like tartar?
There's a seasoning. There's a powdery seasoning that
lemon.
you dip it in. It's like lemon, turmeric.
Because that makes it sterile, like
Yeah, it was so good. But it was when I was about to eat it that I realized, raw meat is going to be soft. It's not. I'm used to like chewy.
Yeah, actually in Turkey they have something like that.
Yeah.
What's it called? Oh, my brain, forgive me. But it's like, it's called raw meatballs.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's interesting to eat, and it's smudgy and like. But it's nice, and
it did not run my belly.
No.
I thought, I'm risking salmonella. I'm risking this or that. No, it was good. I'd eat it again.
Yeah,
and I had injera. It's like
Comogene was the brand. I don't know if that's what it's called or the brand was called Comogene, but yeah, try it if like I don't know if they do it here, but yeah, I guess that's Middle Eastern version.
What kifta?
The raw meatball.
I'm pretty sure everyone must have their own version.
Mm.
Although, as far as I know, in my little pocket of the woods,
because tartar's French, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's just a sauce, isn't it? It's just
it's raw beef, like strips. Actually, tartar is like clumps of it, like proper like chunks of it. Carpaccio is the
I thought it was just white.
The blended version.
I thought it was a white sauce. Tartar. Oh, I'm thinking of tartar sauce. I'm not thinking.
Oh, you're thinking of yeah, that's fish. Yeah, tartar. Yeah. I kind of like that stuff as long as it's prepared properly, man. Oh, anything's nice.
Yeah, I'm a proper slag anyway. I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Try anything once. If I don't like it, it won't happen again.
Oh, I'm dying. Like, if anyone knows any Suriname foods, like places in London, tell me because I miss that food. I lived in Holland, like. Wow.
Yeah, donkeys again.
Wow, because it's South America. It's next to it's above Brazil.
Yeah,
but it's almost because it's on the end. It's like considered Caribbean. Like there's so much Caribbean influence, but their food is so different and spicy and delicious. If you ever get a chance to try that. Sick.
Do you know what? I don't know if I'm wrong here. I hope I'm not, but I suspect there is a restaurant in Brixton.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And sambal, you know sambal?
I don't.
So it's like chili. It's like an oily chili paste with like tomato as well.
Yeah.
But it's like just pure spice. It's just delicious. Oh my days, I miss that so much.
Okay. We'll try and get a vexed.
Yeah, taste a mukbang.
Mukbang. That shit's disgusting.
Have you seen the octopus ones?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
When they're alive and it's like up their nose and like they're like, I'm getting there, getting there.
It feel good. You're eating the fucker alive. You can't.
It's disgusting. And I saw some big crab in some Chinese restaurant. And it's walking across the thing and it's setting it on fire, psh, psh, and the crab's just walking like trying to walk off and shit. And it's giant. They're not even killing these animals. First they're just like torturing them to death.
You know what? As someone who's been fortunate enough to be set alight, I will say it's not pleasant.
Not pleasant. See?
It's no fun.
There you go.
It ain't no fun if the homie can't have it. So, just to finish off, I know last week...
we've got one left. Oh, no, we haven't actually.
We don't.
No, that was good actually. We got through them quite quickly.
We did. I was going to just leave on a nice little grim backstory.
Yeah.
So, on the topic of the homie having some... I contracted gonorrhea when I was 18 years old.
The gon.
Yeah, the clap.
The goner.
I got the clap. I'm telling you, mate, got the clap. I had to take 6 tablets all in one go. Wow. I was fucked. Stumbling around, had a fever. Yeah, basically ran a train on an old flame of mine.
I thought you were going to say on an old codger.
And funnily enough, recently someone came forward and was like, yeah, do you remember that American thing you had? I was like, what American thing? And then I realized, that one.
Right.
And I was like, bro, she's not American.
Oh.
She's not American. She went there to live there because her behavior was bad.
Okay.
And then when she come back,
she got sent there.
Yeah, she got sent there to go be with your uncle. Go be with your uncle.
Yep.
And then
her manners.
yeah, and then so basically, I was taking the piss and mocking that one guy that actually wore a condom. But I know that there was 5 others, including myself, that didn't wear a condom. Meaning all 5 of them got the clap, and not one of them uttered a peep about it except me. They said, "Listen, guys, go get checked out."
No, they're just like, that don't exist.
Yeah, that's shocking.
This is what I'm saying. It's scary. It is scary because people just be imagining it away.
Imagination land. Wish it, want it. What
be it.
Yeah,
fake it till you make it, bitch. But I don't think it works like that with disease.
Yeah, no. Because when your dick starts vomiting up green,
malfunctioning shit, like
green and red, no black and yellow.
Yeah, that guy from Soul Train who's like
that creme fraiche.
Oh, he's a legend.
He is. Soul Train. It was Soul Plane. It was Soul Plane. It was Soul Plane.
Soul Train.
It was the dad from Friday. Rest his soul.
Yeah.
I think he passed away.
And Boondocks, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That stuff was inspired by him as well. That guy, I reckon.
Listen, if you like watching the Boondocks, for some reason, full episodes are on YouTube right now. So.
Oh yeah, this Cartoon Network situation.
Yeah. Yeah, we spoke about that, didn't it? Cartoon Network. Yeah. Cartoon Network's being bought out by Warner Brothers, and because of it seems like there's a licensing loophole where I'm telling you,
the office isn't active to do the copyright strikes, so not for now anyway.
I watched all of the midnight runs from 1997 to 1999 in a 3-hour window just last night. I've got some more that I'm gonna watch, but it's got full Dragon Ball Z episodes dubbed. It's got Tenchi Universe dubbed.
I love Tenchi.
It's got Cowboy Bebop episodes. It's got some other early 80s TV.
Yeah. Probably Gundam and.
See, I didn't get to see the Gundam episodes, but I would love to. Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was the one that really brought me into the whole Gundam universe, and then I dived into Unicorn.
And that's why I loved that PlayStation game, Armored Core, because you were basically like Gundam.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was sick.
Real good. But I think that's enough from us for the main section.
We're gonna take a break, guys. Remember, sign up for our Patreon and Anchor subscriptions, and we'll be right back.
Water's wet, the sky is blue. A whore's a whore.
Here at Vexxed Uncensored, we strive to be our best selves, whatever that means for us. So we couldn't be happier to partner up with medical tourism company Pure Ada. They provide a variety of healthcare services, from everything including eye care, gastric band surgery, stem cell therapy, hair transplants, and a wide range of specialist treatments, all taken care of in the best clinics and hospitals Turkey has to offer. They have many insurance options to find the best fit for you, and to find out more, either contact us on social media or head over to pureada.co.
Infamous, it's blasphemous, it's dangerous, it's outlandish, it's scandalous. It's the
Rec segment.
Hooray! Get your tits out, way.
The lads.
Go on, piss them off.
That's right. Get on that Patreon, guys, because if you think we get vexed here, we'll be getting vexed there. So
I think I can squeeze 2 out. So I'm gonna go first on this one.
Cool.
And then I'll loop back on the end of yours. So, you know what? She's lovely. She's wonderful. I can't fault her. I can fault her, but
isn't she lovely?
Oh, she fucks up right.
It's so bad with like old songs he sings them. Stevie Wonder,
yeah.
Of course, all my days, his music. Ooh.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, what you saying?
She fucked up the rice, man. She burnt the rice. 3 pots of rice, burnt. And if you know me, you know I go and buy jasmine rice. I ain't buying no long grain.
Yeah, not just some basmati.
No, it's not basmati. It's not long grain. It's not easy cook. It's jasmine. AAA with the dragon on the label.
They're sticky rice.
That's right. That's how I like it. Properly, precisely.
Otherwise, it's kind of sticky already. If it gets too mushy, it's just...
Yeah. Now, I can teach you if you ask. Right. But if you don't ask, if you jump in that kitchen ignorantly, like, I'm woman, I know how to do this, I can do it, you can't teach me nothing. Okay, go ahead and fuck up the rest. I won't be eating. Personally, I won't be.
Not in the cost of living crisis. Could be fucking up no rice now.
And now, I'm not against pepper.
Okay.
But I am against the excessive use of pepper.
The overpowering, where you can't taste nothing.
Exactly. Why would I just want a mouthful of burn? Like a mouthful of burn.
Yeah.
And then unpleasant shits as well, because my arsehole's burning too.
There's people who don't know really how to seasons. They just know make it hot. Because if it's spicy, they're like, but no, it's like you gotta get the blend, pick out your favourites, know what you're doing.
Yeah, man. Just a bit of heat is fine. But why you want to poison me?
Yeah.
Give me the shits. Every time I fart, I can feel pepper on my...
no. So you shouldn't, you shouldn't, it should be a mild warmth. It shouldn't be a burning hot cauldron. That's why, like the Indian food you buy from here, they put like a thing, it's like a pure, it's like, I wouldn't say a chemical, but it's like flavourless, tasteless. But if you went like that on your tongue, it's like that hot thing, and they derive it from pepper. So they'll just put that in to extra it. That's why you're like shitting out molten lava. If you eat real Indian food that's spicy from a real Indian family or something, you're not going to deal with that.
Okay.
Not going to have, because do you think people around the world are shitting out, like, burning out the bum holes, like, every night? No?
I just assume that is a condition that they live by.
No.
I thought India, because you know the tourists and the people that go there, they don't sell a good image of India. They're like, oh,
no, it's horrible.
It stinks of
Same
shit.
as Africa, there's like...
Yeah. So I just assumed, okay, it stinks of shit. Everyone's got diarrhea.
Yeah.
Because it's...
cow dung everywhere.
Yeah, and that's not true. Mm-hmm. That's actually not true. It's false.
No. It's false. It's false media.
It's fake news.
Yeah. But yeah, the chili, just...
Yeah, man, that's my Vexxed thing. And then when I'm diplomatic.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm diplomatic. I say, hey, could we just, like, instead of using 5, could we use 2, maybe 2.5?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, not 5.
Nope.
Really, if you do it properly, she
even went behind my back and sliced up fresh Scotch bonnet into the jollof rice. The rice was already done and cooked.
Oh, extra on it?
Yeah, extra on it.
No.
Listen, and then if I was a lesser man...
That's nah.
I'm telling you, I would be in the news. He fucking battered that. She put pepper in the pot. He asked her nicely, don't do it, please. It's fucking with my digestive system. You're poisoning me.
Some raw peppers.
You're poisoning me. Yeah, she cut them up. Proper took the time to slice them thin.
Them shits ain't pickled.
Yeah. And then think, oh, I'm Booby the Fool, I'm not going to know.
Wow.
Listen, I can even go into the fridge right now and bust open the container and show you the pot. Show you to say, look, I kept it to show her because she was like, you'll just eat it, don't worry, I know you'll just eat it. No, I will not.
Some people don't even bust open the pepper, they just put it in the pot.
Yeah.
And then take it out after.
And that's fine.
And that's for them just to give it the you need the flavour in it to make a certain recipe.
It has a warmth, it has a heat.
Yeah.
I
feel like me, you bust it open. Like, see, you're frying that shit into the chicken before you even add tomatoes or nothing like that. So
if I bust it open, no homo.
Yeah. If I bust it open,
it's because the stew that I'm making requires it.
Yeah, it needs it.
Yeah, but if all it needs is the hint, the evidence that pepper was involved in the cooking process, I'll cut a slice. I'll slice into it.
Some people take out seeds if they don't want it too hot. There's ways.
Yeah.
There's ways.
Instead, and the thing is, I liked you so much. I actually liked you.
Well, people can learn, but if they're not stubborn.
No, she don't want to learn. I looked her in the eyes. I said, listen, this pepper business is a problem.
Yeah.
It's the kind of problem where
help you lose weight though.
The gym helps you lose weight.
That's an old method. It's eat very, very hot food because you sweat a lot.
Yeah, that's torture. Go and get in the gym. No. I don't advocate for that.
You're emptying out the stomach on a healthy turnover. So
yeah, do that for 2 years and then watch when hypertension catch you.
Do you know what I mean?
Hypertension, you can't stand up too fast. You collapse. You drop down. No,
worn out. The nervous system is worn out.
No, thank you. Not me, darling.
Oh, that's so funny.
Not me. But yeah, man, I looked her in the eyes. I was like, babe, Look, this pepper business.
Just why?
I'm tasting your food. It just tastes burnt. I'm smelling it.
Was she freestyling, or do you think she learned that from someone?
No, this is how they cook. And I'm seeing a trend. Yeah, I'm seeing a trend within a certain slice of the the African diaspora.
Yeah, the diaspora.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, and it's like pepper rules everything, and I'm like,
yeah, but it has to be. I don't know. It can't be the main point of the dish.
Exactly. Otherwise, just sit down and have a pile of peppers.
The chicken or the beef or whatever you're making should be like.
Yeah, no. I'm living in fear in my own home.
The window's steamed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you see my lips, right? My lips and facial skin's a bit different from everyone else. I'm thick-skinned metaphorically. But I've got thin lips. I've got thin skin around my face.
So you're gonna feel that, for a while.
I feel it.
You gotta do like a penguin and go.
Yeah, but even then, no, because the back of my throat will still burn. My lungs will start burning. My stomach will start going.
That's the thing with chili. Yeah, you can tell when someone ain't fried in their chili because it's raw. It's like the power of it's raw still. You gotta like cook it in. Yeah, it's gotta be burnt. No, I wouldn't say burnt in, but like high heat.
Have the oils leak out into the rest of the oils. Then that heat is manageable. It's tolerable. You can still taste if you've put salt and pepper.
Don't go nowhere when you add the tomatoes. It's there.
Yeah, but instead, no. I'm just. Oh my god!
It's a sign of amateur. Like if my family, if they ate something like that, they know, and it's a sign of you don't know how to do it properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because shit.
So hey, if they don't know, they don't know. But yeah, take instruction.
I can make a banging meal using Scotch bonnets, using chili, using habanero if I have to.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in everything if I can. It's an illusion, but
never excessive to the point where you're shitting the same pepper.
You know what, people? They sell Scotch, but if you don't make it yourself, they sell Scotch bonnet pepper on the shelves, so you can add it to the rice, add it to your bowl. You don't even have to make it all spicy.
There you go.
They have to do 2 pots. Like, all right, do half the family wants it spicy, half the family don't want it spicy. Yeah. All that. Nah, just spy it.
Yeah, man. So that's my first one.
Cool.
Knock that one out.
That was cool.
Yeah, bit of lifestyle vexations.
Bit of lifestyle, cooking instructions. Oh, do you want a tip? Yeah, this is for people who can't cook rice. Just a tip for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, do they even need to? This is if they ain't learned yet and no one's taught them yet.
Yeah.
So, put oil into a pan or into the pot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put it on medium heat, and all they got to do, is fry the rice grains for like 2 minutes until they can see it almost like popcorn going like white.
Yeah.
Then stand back, turn it all the way down. This sounds odd because it's oil and water, but you get boiling hot kettle. You turn it to all the way down, and you pull it in. It goes, but it settles down quickly.
Yeah.
And then you see obviously the oil in the water, and basically as it cooks, it's already been sealed, so as it cooks, it can't get mushy. It's impossible for them to make it mushy. That's their number one problem. And then the oil, when they're draining it, it keeps it moist, stops it from like sticking together.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, there you go, guys.
They ain't got to learn the proper way, like really.
I gotta admit, I'm a steamer man, so.
Oh yes. This steamed rice is nice.
Yeah, I steam the rice, man. Fluffy, sticky.
And that too, like keep the lid on for like a good while after it's cooked, innit?
20
People
minutes.
Don't do that.
Within 20 minutes, I'm telling you, rice within 20 minutes, I don't fail. I never fail at cooking rice.
Yeah.
Never. Well, I will fail
if you're not watching it.
If I'm not watching it, if I fall asleep, oh my god, did I tell you I nearly died a couple of weeks ago?
Why?
I left oxtail boiling on the pot, and
and you forgot.
I forgot, and oh my god, the whole place was full of smoke. I woke up coughing, like thinking, "Oh my god, there's a fire!" I had a flashback. Nah,
because you were asleep.
I was asleep. I was so tired.
Didn't smell it in your dreams.
Nah, what made me? I needed to piss. To piss, and I woke up. And I was like,
"Thank God for the bladder."
Yeah, why is it so? I ran. I was running really low, like kept myself low. I saw the pot. I was like, "Oh my god!" Turned it off. Opened all the windows. Then I started coughing, like. You know, when there was the smoke, all smoke inhalation, and my heart was pounding. I had a flashback.
You were thinking like, "Oh fuck, it's happening again."
Yeah, I was thinking, they're trying to do me in. They got to the
devil's coming to me. Listen, if the devil attacks your life, it's a good sign. It means you're doing
something right.
Yeah, you're doing something right. Honestly,
that's me.
Because you'll survive. You're a survivor.
It's been. I can't lie. It's been good, man. I ain't heard a peep from my devil. So
no. See. Oh, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, I've got a few. So what I'll do is I'll say a couple, I think, and then you got another one in it. So yeah. So the issue I have is with the public order bill that they're trying to put through in the UK.
Yeah.
So they're trying to. It's against human rights completely. So they're trying to control protests, free speech, outspeak, and they're doing this through prosecution and all sorts of fines and all sorts of stuff to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
And they're obviously trying to push this. I'm just like, everything we spoke about earlier is so alarming, but also this is literally the final nail in the coffin as far as British people and our rights to
freedom of speech.
We couldn't do this podcast.
Oh, couldn't we?
No. New China.
Oh shit.
New China. Because if we're talking about things that are protesting, they call it incitement.
Yeah.
And they come shut you down and, lock you up.
Oh man.
They're like, the Patreon, get that link, the bots, send the bots to hack that shit and shut it down. Because, you know what I mean? Like, this is what they're trying to do. It makes sense because this is what everything's kind of been gearing towards, considering we haven't had the same politics for like a long time. You gotta work your way up to being MP to have a say, and if that, you know what I mean, doesn't even matter still. So
well, anyway, once you're there, you're singing from the book of of their mantra.
Yeah, the lobbyists.
Yeah, because they grease the pockets, they keep the money coming.
Yeah,
the G63s.
They say, "Oh, what are you thinking about doing?" I'm not sure yet. Bling bling money signs, and they're like, "Okay, well maybe you'll consider this." And they're like, can't let me count that first. It's just sickening. Yeah. It's toxifying. Yeah, one of them ones. People need to just, I don't know, do some. Another vexed moment of mine is people having a go at this dad who has a newborn baby, and every time he's gone to the shop or whatever, Primark and all these places to buy baby clothes, there's over-sexualized writing on the baby clothes, he's noticed. Yeah. Or they're like always mega pink and like ruffles and like weird things to, I don't know, it's a baby. Just want to keep it warm. You want it to be well done, you know what I mean? You want it to just be, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Just innocent shit. You can just put a fucking teddy bear on it. I've
got a bit of an insight on this one. I'm going to jump in. Yeah,
so he's saying all of this on TikTok most likely, and people are going back at him saying, oh no, it's always been like la la la. But it's like ones that say stuff like, oh, I can't even think now.
Daddy's little devil.
Yeah,
Mummy's little muffin.
Yeah, or daddy's little favourite crumbs. They're just weird things. It's just like so inappropriate. And yeah, I think he's onto something. I'd be worried about that too. Do you know what I mean? You just don't even want that to be like clothing is advertising, and you don't want your child to be selling sex.
Exactly. For now, as this is not based on research, and there's no there's no definite theorem behind it. Yeah. My observation is that one gender naively and ignorantly sexualizes children, believing that it's cute. But it's cute.
Daddy's little bimbo.
yeah, literally that. But it's cute, and they overlook how something that they believe is cute can be perceived by a predator as advertising or as an invitation to treat.
Right.
Hence being why to my dying days I will be a hypocrite when it comes to this culture of wearing leggings. I'm from an era where leggings belonged under jeans on a winter day.
Should we be honest? In school, only the hoes did wear leggings.
Only the hoes.
Only the hoes did not wear leggings. Hoes. You know that saying, yeah? Hoes are never cold.
That's right. Rain, sleet or snow, they're never cold.
Hoes are never cold. They're always hot.
And
steaming.
And okay, I know there's gonna be some uproar. There's gonna be this and that, but it doesn't matter because water is wet. The sky is blue. And
exactly.
if you are wearing tight leggings that are see through with your pussy print showing, and if the light hits it just right, we can see your butt cheeks because you're wearing the thong, and
I know
you're pushing some ass in them leggings. You will be sexualized.
Yeah.
Now, how does that make sense for you to want and to think it's acceptable to put a child in that? Because it looks cute. But I wear them. But they're comfortable. At what point?
What the fuck?
At what point do you protect your dignity?
Yeah.
Or like where does protecting your dignity and your comfort start and stop?
Mm-hmm.
Because call me what you want. I have never looked at a woman who was wearing tight leggings or gym clothes or this and that and thought, oh yeah, that's a real nice pattern. No, I was looking at your ass and I was looking at your pussy print. The same way that grey tracksuit bottoms that shows your dick print.
Right, unavoidable.
But I'm telling you, during the winter months, there's genders. And I say genders because I'm trying to be PC, but on the Patreon version, I will outright say XYZ. They sexualize people wearing those items of clothing.
Yeah.
So,
and it's even like you're in school, like say they're trying to attract the boy in their class, they're also going to be attracting predators.
Yeah. This is proper unethical, right?
Yeah.
But test it out. Put a camera in your kid's backpack.
Yes.
Let them walk out in the street with leggings, and you will change your tune about putting.
Skirt.
Yeah, you will change your tune about it's cute, it's comfortable, they dress just like me.
Yeah.
Just because your currency is attention does not mean your child has to deal in that currency until they are ready to.
And also parents, like, buy your school uniforms like appropriately when your child is growing. Like buy them bigger shirts and buy them like bigger skirts and buy them bigger sizes as they're growing. Half of them are like developing up the top or whatever, and they're wearing like the same copy and paste replacement shirt of the same size and shit, and it's not appropriate.
It's not. It's not okay. It's not okay.
People wearing blazers and the cuffs are like on their elbows. Do you know what I mean? From year 7.
Yeah, and if you're broke and you can't afford to clothe them kids, you
go to the state and you milk that shit for as much as you can, and you get them schemes, and you get the grants, and you do it every time.
Yeah. We don't live in a system where there isn't any help.
You can take advantage of this. You don't get much out of it, but you can try.
Yeah.
You got it right.
You definitely can do. So, my second vexed is, I'm gonna go back on that topic. That Charleston, I think it was Charleston White. He's been in and out of trouble for a long time.
Who's that?
He's not a rapper, but he's like a community activist from Compton, but he's not like one of those guys. I used to be a drug dealer, and he's like, listen, you commit a crime, I'm snitching. Right. There's some shit going down, I'm snitching. He's a civilian. He's a civilian guy. Now, you know what? He admitted to rape.
Same with Charlemagne as well.
Yeah, see? He admitted to rape. And it made me think, I need more details. Because, you know with rape, there's like the movie type of rape where it's like, oh my God, you're walking through a park, there's strangers just...
And there's someone in the hood like...
he's bum rushed you.
Yeah, pushed you over from the back and into some puddle or something. It's all like, do you know what I mean? Just like horrific. But rape can be subversive as well, like right in your face, plain sight, like pressure and all sorts of shit. Sorry, I'm a bit graphic.
What's that guy's name from Shawshank?
Shawshank. Oh shit! Asking the wrong one, my memory.
Okay, never mind. It's not a laughing matter.
No,
we shouldn't actually be able to make a mockery of topics.
No.
It's not.
It's a trauma. I think it's like what do they call that?
It's trauma, isn't it?
It's like you try and it's like what do they say? Robin Williams. Deep depressive, but just flipped it on his head every time. Try to at least.
And off the topic, he made a comment. He said there would be a lot more families if there was no welfare system.
A lot more. Like stick together. Yeah, because people be forced to survive together.
Yeah.
And you make backup friends and you get over shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facts.
That pissed me off. That I was like, yeah, fuck.
Just wait until the universal payment system comes in. Everyone's like, psh, bundle you. I don't need nobody. Nobody, just a birth certificate.
Damn, it's true, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck a friend.
Oh, fuck family. The nuclear family, remember they were telling us they're breaking down the nuclear family.
Yeah.
If you did social studies and PCHE and all that shit, they're like, yes, it's dissolving. And it's true.
It's absolutely true. Absolutely true. But yeah, fuck them. And enjoy your welfare money.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah. Just and people actually having like benefit babies. Just purely for the sake of a check.
Yeah.
Like life insurance. Basically.
I know someone. No, I know more than one someone. For the flat. You know, for the flat.
Or for the flat.
Yeah. Gotta get him in for the flat, ain't ya? Because that's obviously the only way.
You know what I mean? Fall back on the reproductive system. Fall back.
This little womb of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine. He's gonna make a pretty penny.
That's disgusting. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
Ashamed.
Our shower business.
A shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my Vexxed.
Okay. I got one more.
I can bang on again though.
Okay.
She put too much pepper in the stew as well.
Oh, okay.
And I asked her not to. I said, like, just hold back on it. Nope, she didn't. She still. And
you had a pepper pot.
at least pepper pot is nice.
Literally pepper pot.
And the thing is, yeah, you're using my resources. It's not like, oh yeah, you came and you brought pepper. That's a lie. The first time round last week, she came, she brought pepper, she brought chicken, she brought everything.
Yeah, that's the first time.
Yeah, but this week now,
yeah,
listen, I had 3 extra large eggs. You came, you ate 2 of them, you left me 1. Me, big fat man that needs like 5,000 calories.
6 egg omelette.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, at least 4.
And I'm left with scraps. I'm melting away over here. And then now I'm gonna be the bad guy for chasing you away because you don't listen. You don't listen. You don't compromise. I compromise. I actually hate having people in my privacy and my You know,
I'm the same.
I don't like it because I can't be myself.
Yeah,
I'm an absolute.
Got to be off the clock sometime.
Yeah, I'm an absolute nudist. I can spend 3-4 days at home butt naked and not
let the skin breathe.
Yeah, not have to do oh, let me just put my gown on.
Yeah.
But now you're around, you're going to be passing off slight comments. Oh, I've never met a man that likes being naked so much. Usually it's women. Like, the fuck you? Fuck you
say I'm confident in my body, bitch. I'm showing this shit.
Yeah. Absolute. Yeah, man. Do you know what? As the years are going on, I'm realising I'm not
jealous. Jealous?
You
I'm
want
still
my
in
body.
your shine.
You want my body, don't you? Don't you? Yeah. I'm not built for this cohabitating bullshit, you know.
No.
Like,
you gotta really be compatible to do that. Do you know what I mean? On some level, like
when
natural chemistry like goes a long way when it comes to like, you know what I mean?
No, because even that, and I'll fight it. At one point in life,
like for instance, if you're a clean person and they're also clean, perfect. Do you know what I mean?
No, because someone's always going to be cleaner.
So if you clean together, do you know what I mean? That was a thing that I did. Like always clean together. That's easy.
See, but I corrupt everything I touch.
Yeah.
Cleaning will turn into sex. Cooking together will turn into sex.
Cooking together.
Watching TV will turn into sex.
Yeah.
Arguing will turn into sex.
True.
A fist fight turns into sex.
And if you don't turn to sex, it will turn into explosions. Just implosions.
Yeah.
Because all the sexual chemistry.
Just firing up. Just standing around the corner, getting all fired up. Just running around. Bow!
They come and argue with you on purpose. It's like...
Bow! Come shot to the face and I run out.
Ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, man. When I had the facilities for love.
Yeah.
I could say,
innit? So,
I can do it.
Who's dead inside?
Yeah, no, I ain't got the facilities for love, especially not when I can see where I'm getting mugged off, where I'm getting a bad deal.
Yeah, someone just got to be motherfucking like retain their individualism, I guess. But I'm a monogamist, so it's like if I'm, do you know what I mean? I know if I pick them, I pick them. That's it. Yeah. So that's hard to find these days.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
When Jesus says
yes, nobody can say no.
Nobody can say no.
And then the drums kicking.
Can't remember the word. I do like that song.
Yeah, I don't remember the words. I just.
Oh, speaking of Jesus and that verse is the Antichrist.
The eternal fight against the Antichrist and the forces of Sauron.
Archangel Michael said, "Big on, big on." But so there's this kid called Young Blood.
Yeah,
little white kids. You know what I mean, black guys trying to like, yeah, man, fuck all the bitches, but I'm like goth and shit.
Like proper emo.
I'm like proper sad and shit.
Like scream.
I think he's British, but you'd assume he was like American, kind of what they did with Avril Lavigne, but a boy version.
Okay.
More grim, but whatever. You can tell it's like a persona. It's not like he's tortured and on drugs. You know what I mean? Tortured artist. It's fake. So or I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't call it fake.
He was a skater boy.
Yeah, like.
She said she later.
But emos are kind of like that, innit? They're like.
He wasn't good.
I wanna be depressed. I actually wanna.
Emos choose depression, whereas
personality
goths,
trait or something.
Yeah. But I think goths, it's like they follow Gothica, which is just a dark adulteration of Viking styles. Like. But emos,
death and some weird association or obsession with death.
I don't know.
You know,
it's murky waters. Watch South Park for a clear definition of.
Yeah. But he's a recording artist under Warner, I think.
Yeah.
And he's now selling a jewelry line, but this jewelry line consists of chewing gum that he's chewed up and spat out, and they've put it into jewelry. And his fans are buying it up, and he's raking the money in. He's probably got 360s. So he's got to do whatever he's got to do. You know what I mean? But like, it just shows the disrespect for like
the fans, for the people, fans, for the craft.
And when they're throwing up devil horns, I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense, because that's what they do. They like mock you. They mock. Yeah. They like mockery.
Yeah.
So they like reversal. They like I don't know.
This isn't going to come as a shock to you, but there is a jewelry line made from sperm. So
shit, see, I'm not shocked.
People send in their sperm, and then they turn it into powdered form, and then they mix that powder into molds to make what they call pearls, to make sperm pearls and make necklaces out of them.
A pearl necklace.
Yeah. So,
that's disgusting.
I mean, humanity in all of its vilest forms and ways of trying to find a unique thing that is just new and just for them. You know, the bar is so low.
Do you remember when Dustin Bieber would spit on his fans from balconies? Bitch, pissing in buckets in, like, on stage and fucking.
Yeah, and they love it.
Yeah, singing One Less Lonely. Did you see that video? When he's a kid, he's just going, "There'll be one less lonely."
Oh yeah.
There'll be one less. And I'm like,
that's the
for
same.
Like 10 minutes.
That was the same video that he was first.
And he said, "I wish I could join the KKK." Mm-hmm. I'm like, you little motherfucking cracker.
You know, in that video, he was smoking weed and
drinking.
TMZ cut the video so they only showed the weed smoking and the alcohol. And then a couple of months later, when I'm assuming they realized, it'll be a scandal if we put this out, they put the the racist nigga this
tirade.
nigga that tirade that he went on as well.
And Hailey Bieber, I found out she was bare racist shit as well, like on her Twitter and all sorts of shit from back in the day. What was she telling people? It's not even funny. She's just like so blatant about it. But then she'll be in comments calling her white friends it as well. And it's like, you sick bitch. And then she'd be like, I'm not white. And I was like, hold on, what? And I think her mother's probably like Venezuelan or something. But this girl is like blonde and dyes her hair blonde. So she's attained the white aesthetic.
Yeah.
despite her heritage, or whatever she claims is that her excuse to say the N-word. You shouldn't have that in your mouth. Like, what the fuck?
It's true. It's true, because a lot of these people that use this word, they don't know. Have you got any idea?
They grew up hearing it, and I never grew up hearing it in my house at all.
Yeah.
West Indians, like, we didn't, they don't say that word. And British people, like, as that, the way Americans did. True. And even here, like, in England, that was not even among black people. Like, what Africans, Jamaicans, St. Lucians, Barbados, doesn't matter. Like, it wasn't used like that in the house. But Americans, it is. And we've adopted it. I don't know when. I think it was in the 2010s. Yeah. Everyone's saying it over here, oh, yeah. And even the music we all used to listen to, and our parents has said it all the time. But they still didn't use it the way Americans did. It's like, that's their shit. Yeah. It's not even culturally appropriate between us here. But now it's just everything again. And I'm like, all right, so now everyone's saying it. It's insane.
It is, man. It's sad. It's sad, but nonetheless, through all the bullshit, we laugh.
We laugh.
We laugh.
We cry. We about to say bye-bye.
Yes, we are. Near, far, wherever you are, there's more room on that fucking door.
Titanic.
Yeah, there was more room on that door. There was more room.
Iceberg theory.
Iceberg, yeah. There was more room on that door. And you know what?
Yeah, you little...
She just knew she had no future with Jack out there in the real world. It was just a fling, so it's better the pauper dies.
She said, you're 15. 15? You thought this gonna go last?
You thought I was feeling you?
Yeah.
That nigga a nudge.
She said, bitch, you're ice spiced, bitch. You ice spiced. Too much. But yes, join us again next week, guys. Follow everything, social media, Patreon, and paid subscriptions at Vexxed Uncensored.
Booyakasha.
Yes, we'll catch you next time.
Whore.